We just saw Slotkin, right? So Senator Slotkin, if you look up her Wikipedia, man, it's ridiculous. She was like literally ex-CIA or probably still CIA. So here's her background. Now they got her leading the way. You're going to see a lot more of her. A lot of them are trying to jockey for position, but she's taking front and center on a lot of this. Here you go. Slotkin was recruited by the CIA after graduate school. She's fluent in Arabic and Swahili. She served 3 tours in Iraq as a CIA analyst. During the George Bush administration, she worked on the Iraq portfolio for the National Security Council during Obama's presidency, State Department, DOD. She was acting assistant SecDef for international security affairs, and more. After leaving the DOD, Slotkin moved her family back to Hawley, where she owned and operated Pinpoint Consulting. Okay, so CIA asset just moves back home to a very favorable district. She's 48 years old, and she's very articulate, and she's sharp, she's quick, and she's like taking the lead like on a lot of this. So she's doing this thing today where what you're seeing is this. Senator Slotkin on a new vision for the Democratic Party, now you can see where this is going. Now the CIA just going to put their person in there. So the Center for American, and she's a lot more formidable than I would say really anybody else who is on their roster right now. Pete Booty. Slotkin, I think, would have a much better shot than Buttigieg. I think Slotkin would have a much better shot than anyone else. AOC, Jasmine Crockett, all the things, right? So she's trying to set herself up, and she's not dumb. Listen.
And for having me here. And thank you to Center for American Progress. I wanted to come here, frankly, because we haven't agreed on every single issue in the past. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity. It is a coincidence of scheduling that I find myself giving this talk a few days after the United States took military action in Iran, 2 days after the elections in New York, and the day before the Senate likely votes on President Trump's big, beautiful bill. But all of that helps clarify why I feel the need to do this speech in the first place. Put plainly, as a CIA officer and Pentagon official by training, I believe that the single greatest security threat to the United States is not coming from abroad. It's the shrinking middle class here at home.
Whoa! I was going to say it's the CIA, but she wasn't going to say that. The CIA is the biggest threat? You mean the same CIA that might have shot a president in the head or allowed it to happen? That's a problem. Maybe the same CIA that was facilitating a fake propaganda piece of misinformation and rubber stamping it to try to fake and rig an election by endorsing that letter, the 51 CIA moron letter.